Alright guys, got my flex plate and a couple set of shocks, some KYB shocks for the front of the Explorer. That has been ordered. We should see it, let's see, it said the 14th. I have it second day air upgrade, so today's Friday the 10th. We should see it somewhere around Tuesday the 14th, which is perfect because I'll get it right before work. And then I'll get to put it on later after, you know, work. Anyways, just got the replacement flex plate for $62. Okay, after a long journey to Portland and back, we have our torque converter. Bought it from Transmission Exchange Company over in Portland off of Hancock and Martin Luther King or whatever the hell it is. This is what we got. Heavy duty utility torque converter. Greater pulling power, lower heat buildup, yada 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 yada. Not really looking to making this a speed demon is, but I think this will do. This will get us off the line. Compared it to the one that I took out, and it's the same heavy ass motherfucker. But check out the price on it. Gave them the core. Core was $45. The actual list price on this is $332. And I don't remember seeing a Ford stamping on it, so if anything, this is anything but a Ford torque converter, which is good. I don't even think it's a remanufactured. I think this is something they made. I don't know. I can't wait to put it in. Anyways, we got our new heavy-duty transmission cooler. This is going to bypass our internal radiator cooler. Basically, we're gonna mount this right here, and I'm gonna get a 10-inch fan and put it over here so it'll draw in colder air. Yeah, TC. This transmission is gonna run cool. Huh. So let's see. There's a Ford stamping on this. Okay, there is a Ford stamping on this. Well, when they rebuild these, they make these things monsters. They actually freaking paint it so it doesn't rust. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of ATF in there so it, you know, get some juice. Okay, happen to have a bottle left, so it was half a bottle, so I dumped it all in there. It's halfway full. I think it takes a quart. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. It has some stuff sitting in there. But yeah, this shop I went to, they have pretty much everything you need for a transmission, so I probably should have went and got some upgrades for that. Oh yeah, started cleaning the garage. Alright, we're doing stuff with the Mustang. We got fluids topped off again. Have a bit of a power steering leak we have to take care of. Put new speakers in the front. And I'm just here working on the transmission here. We got our new transfer case to transmission extension housing gasket. And I do have a gasket for this, but I don't know if I want to change it out now. I may do it. I do have the gasket. Oh yeah, that large O-ring that I was talking about, I got a new one. Just picked that up. We got our torque converter in place. We are reusing the old nuts, but we are going to use the addition of some red. Or actually, we'll use blue Loctite since this is a Ford Blue torque converter. So I rearranged the shift covers so they actually are red right side up. We got a new pan gasket and filter in there, the deep pan filter. And I'm using my old pan because the one over here has a hole and a rubber plug in it, and I don't want to be I don't even think that's right. I think that was something that pick and pull people did. Poke a hole in it so it'll drain the fluid out, and then they put a rubber plug in it so it won't drip all over the floor. But whatever was in that torque converter had leaked out into the transmission, and that gave us our residual fluid. So anyways, we have our nice red fresh transmission fluid sitting down at the bottom. Dripped it all over the floor from getting it off the table. Now I can clean my table. We've just been kind of dressing this thing up, so on and so forth. I went ahead and installed my transmission cooler. This is how the hoses are gonna sit, and then the cooler is right up in here. Nice. And then this hose here isn't long enough to reach the other ends, so I'll get my oh, I gotta get another thing of hose cutters, steel hose cutters. Trim those lines off, run our rubber lines. I'll actually get a crimping tool, or not a crimping tool, but a flaring tool, so I can flare the ends, that way they won't pull out. But after we do that and get those buttoned up, we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the front bumper. And then sometime next week we will have this transmission put back in. It'll be a 4-day weekend off for me, and Adam, so I'll probably have his help. We'll get this thing put back in, filled up with fluid, and hopefully we'll be driving. Fuck yeah.